Most every cowboy poet has got a poem about his favorite or maybe his least favorite dog. And in most of these poems, the old dog doesn't come out looking too good. But that's because the poems are written from the cowboy's point of view. I thought it only fitting that we write a poem from the dog's point of view. And that's what I call this one, From the Dog's Point of View. My grandpa had a pedigree, but I guess you could say I'm a mutt. I sure don't like it when they call me a cur. That's kind of like a kick in the butt. But I'm just an ordinary, everyday dog. Don't claim to have much smarts. I howl at the moon, I chase my tail, and I lick my body parts. My name? Now that's kind of a mystery. Just what it is no one knows, 'cause this cowboy who claims that he owns me keeps making up names as he goes. All that he wants is a cow dog who'll obey his every command, and the name he chooses to call me depends on how well I understand. Sometimes he'll call me good feller when things go along without a hitch, but let things go wrong, and I get the blame. He calls me a son of a gun. One day I'm his faithful companion, his buddy, his friend with 4 feet. Next day I'm a worthless pot licker that don't do nothing but eat. Now, town dogs, they got it easy. They pant and they slobber and they drool and they lick their masters' faces just after they've drank from the stool. But being a cow dog ain't easy. It's a battle you can't hardly win, 'cause this cowboy's seen too many movies about Lassie and Rennie Tin Tin, and he thinks he can train me to be like 'em. But I think his head's in a fog. 'Cause the first requirement of a trainer is you got to be smarter than the dog. Now, this cowboy who says he's my master is a regular Jekyll and Hyde. One minute he tells me to sick 'em. The Lord surely knows that I tried. And just when I get him a-running real fast, like a volcano about to erupt, he yells, "Come back here, you flea-bitten mutt!" Locks me in the cab of the pickup. He got mad when we brought in the horses, and to me it never made sense. I had 'em headed straight for the barn. 'Tain't my fault they run through the fence. Sometimes I ride in the front of his pickup, but if I have a gas attack, he cusses and throws me out the window and makes me ride home in the back. And sometimes he'll let me come in the house, and I'll lay at his feet by the fire. Then he gets up and goes to a nice warm bed and kicks me out in the cold to retire. And his wife, she's always complaining about dog hairs all over the place. And if she happens to be looking when I lick myself, she says I'm a terrible disgrace. They threw a bucket of cold water on me when a lady dog happened my way. Now you'd have thought, being male, that he'd understand and be glad that his dog wasn't gay. I try my doggonedest to please 'em, try hard to earn their respect, but instead of being petted and pampered, I get abuse and neglect, like the time I treed that pussy cat, the one that was raised in town. How should I know that stupid cat wouldn't have enough sense to climb down? When her owner came over to get her, her eyes was shooting out fire. She cussed me as she climbed to the rescue. I went and peed on her tire. Now, I try to be a good watchdog, 'cause that's part of the cowdog trade. But now I'm being punished for one little mistake that I made. Last month I bit a burglar, tore the seat plumb out of his pants, treed him up on the windmill. Boy, that sucker never had a chance. How was I to know it weren't no burglar? 'Tain't my fault now, is it? But now I'm locked up in the wash house when the preacher comes over to visit. No, the life of a cow dog ain't easy when your master is tough and crude, but I can't help but like him when he gives me a can of dog food, 'cause cow dogs, like cowboys, are quick to forgive. Their love affair grows through the years. I greet him each morning, wagging my tail. He bends down, scratches my ears. Sometimes he can be plumb aggravating, but it don't bother me a lot, 'cause tomorrow he'll brag to his buddies about what a hell of a cow dog he's got.